Oh my god. I just woke up, boys. No lie. Literally, it is 7 a.m. I woke up literally 30 minutes ago. I saw I had a notification from Discord from Morningstar, which is one of my mods in my Discord. He added everyone, and I wanted to see what it was, and it's this. It was this announcement. Oh my god. The Knights of Blood, or the Blood Knights, are coming to GS on the 27th. Meaning that Berwick literally comes in, well, now pretty much 2 days. Holy, these guys are actually coming like this soon. So we have the special Knights of Blood maintenance, 2/27, 6 p.m. to midnight PST. Knights of Blood units are here. Wait, is it GS second anniversary or what? See, I'm glad they actually noticed it because you know, this is the second this was second anniversary units. No, we just want to give Summoners the best there is in Grand Summoners on a super booster accelerated schedule. They're doing Naruto Blazing to us, aren't they? Naruto Blazing, I don't think it came out like this, the global side, because I played the global version if it came out. Yeah, Naruto Ultimate Ninja Blazing did a thing where I think they sped up content up until they were a week apart from JP. It got me curious. Is GS trying to do the same with global? So where literally they're going to speed up all banners, all content, to where we are almost 1 to 2 weeks apart from JP. That would be very cool. But, oh lord. That's, oh dude, because they didn't lie. In the AMA on Reddit that Yami P did, he didn't lie whenever he said, oh yeah, the Blood Knights are coming. Oh, dude, and he said Earth Mirror was soon. Is Earth Mirror the same week? Like, come on, man. So let's see. What is the Knights of Blood? It is an epic saga that event released to celebrate the second anniversary of GSJP. Okay, so pretty much they're just saying that they have a super boosted accelerated schedule that they're trying to do for global, and they're going to try to get us to, I guess, JP state. Oh lord, I mean, I'm all down for it. That's a lot of content, but ooh, that's a lot of crystals that will be that. So let's talk about it right here. What is all coming? The Knights of Blood saga begins. Global's ultimate fire attacker Berwick arrives. Weaver destroys with party crit damage buffs. Wait, Weaver. Supporter Sunny. Sub-attacker Finn, and why do you keep calling Finn a sub-attacker? He's a support. And Rims equips lower fire resist and boost Berwick's stats and damage by 30%. Start the Knights of Blood Knight saga and get super equips, Arts Ignite field party arts, and then Formula Hunt? Is that what that says? Lowers fire resist, get crystals out, 5-star tickets with the Knights of Blood step up packs. Oh, is Berwick going to be a step up? I hope he is. But so, yeah. Oh, and they're talking about everyone else too. So, welcome to the Ultimate Fire Attacker Berwick, who does his mega damage with his exclusive overdrive mode, Magia Drive. Wow, they're actually going to call it Magia Drive and not Magica Drive. So, it actually was this the entire time. Magia. Which I think is like, it's supposed to be Magica, but it's just Magia. Alright, Magia Drive. Berwick's first True Art activates his Magia Drive and allows him to unleash a massive 37,000% fire damage True Art instantly, plus raise party damage by 50% in fire units, an extra 50% on top of that. But Berwick's not all. Unleash the Weaver and booster parties crit damage by 50% along with a 30% water resist debuff against enemies. Join the new heroes are some powerful including Sunny, Finn, and Courtney. So Sunny, Finn, Courtney, Berwick, and then Weaver is going to be on the same? Wait, Weaver, he's not coming out too, is he? Oh my god. Boy, Weaver's Ryukoku. That's Roy's brother. Oh my god. Nani? Dude, I just now realized who Weaver was. Oh my god. Okay, they really are speeding things up. And once you get him, don't stop summoning because his True Equip is available, along with Finn and Rim's True Equip as well. Boost Warwick's stats by 30% and damage 30% with his True form. Okay, so his True Weapon. You can also get exclusive equips from the Epic Knights of Blood saga. Get Berwick's regular equipment that reduces enemies' fire resist and boost damage against Earth units, excuse me, and get Arc at Night. Fills parties art by 10 with a lightning quick 15 CT. Yeah, make sure everybody gets this. This is really good. Pretty much, I would take this over Rude Magus Versus any day of the week just because the lower CT. And it gives 10. Rude Magus Versus gives 20, and it has like I think like a 70-second CT. But yeah, this only gives, like I said, 10. And it's a 4-star support item. Make sure everybody gets Arc at Night. How to get all these awesome units and true equips? Don't worry, Knights of the Blood Knight starter packs are on sale. Get crystals, Alk, unit, LB stones, and 5-star tickets. Go for Hero Fest summons and Alk summons for Berwick. Oh, thank God. There is going to be an Alk summon for Berwick. Thank God. I love whenever GS does that because it really helps out free-to-play players or people who just play the game a lot, so you can get those. But, dude, they're speeding us up. They're speeding us up. So here's my philosophy behind it all. Here's my philosophy. They're trying to pull a Naruto Ultimate into Blazing, from what I can tell. They have a super boosted accelerated schedule, meaning that it sounds like to me they are trying to get us from where Global currently is to JP, meaning that is the whole reason why Blood Knights are coming. These guys aren't supposed to be coming for another 10 months, pretty much, you know what I mean? So, yeah, it's kind of crazy we're already getting them. So, I will say this. I'm going to show you what Berwick and them does. I already, showed it off in another video. I'm going to take you to the site, and we're going to show off what Berwick and all that does, like, very briefly. I want to say, though, that with this coming, the best Blood Knights to go for, since they are shown here, is Berwick. Thetis is a extremely good tank, probably the best tank in the game, and then Vox. Reveria is good, but if you want to pick just one, Vox, hands down, is the best one out of all of them, and he comes at the very end. So keep that in mind, but Vox is the very best one. He's a water unit, and if you are going for Vox, I would highly recommend getting Weaver, because Weaver boosts critical damage by 50%, and he's a sub-attacker, and he's really good alongside Vox. So yeah, if you don't know, Vox with his True Art gives everyone 100% crit chance. He's pretty much a better regular. We'll get to, we're going to show you Berwick and Weaver real quick, and then we'll get into everything else. Alright, let's show you a Woken Berwick first. So, I've already covered Berwick in a whole video, like, on who you should save for in 2019, which was literally last month. I literally released that, I think, like, within the first week of January, or I actually released it at the end of December, I think, to be honest. So, here we go. Berwick is, without a doubt, the best sub-attacker / attacker for fire units. Pretty much this guy, you're going to want to put him on your mono fire team alongside Ifrit or whoever, and good lord, dude, the damage would be ridiculous. So, let's talk about him real quick. Let's go over everything for him. So, his skill is 22,000%, or 22,000, good lord, 2200% fire magic damage. You are able to burn with a 30% chance, if I'm not mistaken. His normal art, or it could be 20%, it's one of the two. His normal art is 14,400% fire magic damage. Art gauge of all allies 25 up. Furthermore, the flame attribute or fire attribute unit 10-second art gauge up to. So if you are on a fire team, you can use his normal art, and you can kind of be somewhat of an arts battery for mono fire with Berwick, because you give everyone 25 art gauge. But if you have fire units on your team, you're going to give them 2 art gauge every second for 10 seconds. So equal up to a total of 20 art gauge from those 2, and then plus including his normal art, equaling in total, his normal art gives you 45 art gauge if you are a fire unit. So that's really good. And then his True Art. So whenever you use his True Art for the very first time, if you haven't seen the video covering Vox, I recommend going watching it, because I explain how the Blood Knights work. But the True Art for Berwick, whenever you use his True Art and you use Magica Drive, or Magia Drive, I want to keep calling it Magica Drive, but Magia Drive, whenever you use it, or whenever you use his True Art, you enter Magia Drive for 180 seconds, okay? Upon entering this, the next time you use your True Art, this will be where your actual True Art, does something. So, once you are in Magia Drive, 37,000% fire, magic damage 50% up on all allies for 15 seconds. Furthermore, fire attribute units get an extra 50% break power 4,000. So, you're getting a total of 100% damage buff with Berwick's True Art, for one. You're getting 37,000% Magica Drive, or not 37,000% Magica Drive, 37,000% magic fire damage. I'm pretty sure too Berwick's buff, like the 100% damage buff, applies during his True Art, so he also receives the buff. And then yeah, it's just stupid. Any Earth boss dies to Berwick. So yeah, so let's get into his abilities real quick too. We have his first ability, which is Earth Killer level 5, damage to Earth attributes 25% up. We have, well, let's cover the Crimson Liberty last. That's his Magia Drive ability. So for his next ability, we have Water Resistance Tolerance level 5, Water Resistance 25% up. What does this mean with Water Resistance 25% up OP? Okay, to get it into, you know, if we were going to look at this logically, I'm pretty sure what this means. It may not actually go like this because formulas, damage, and all that is very confusing. Whenever you start going into like gotcha games like damage formulas and how they calculate stuff and all that. But if it says water tolerance level 5 on a fire unit, if you did not know, water does 20% more damage to fire units, right? But if it has a if the fire unit has a said water resistance tolerance level 5, that means that since you have 25% water resist, if you are getting attacked by a water unit, usually it will do 20% more damage, but then with this, I think it completely cancels out the extra 20%. So you're no longer at a type disadvantage from damage you are taking. However, the damage you are dealing is a type disadvantage. So keep that in mind. He's not like, you know, like a Gogeta or something like that from Dragon or from Dokkan. He's not like that. It's just, I think he is no longer at type disadvantage when receiving water damage. He still can die, trust me, he still can die from water damage. It's just he won't die as fast, unlike other fire units who don't have this. So yeah, and moving on from that, his final thing, Crimson Liberty, Magia Drive activated, Art Gauge 200 up, own crit rate 100% up when in Magic Drive state, Art Gauge 3 natural rise. So he gets innate Art Gen during this activation, so for the entire duration too. You are in this state for 180 seconds. You enter the avatar state, head at. But you are in this state for 3 seconds, 180 seconds. During this state, you're going to get 3 art gauge. You're going to get 200 arts up as soon as you use it, so you can instantly go into your true art, and then you're going to get crit rate 100% up. This guy kills the plant boss instantly. Only thing you need is like Leanne or something on your team, and then boom, the plant boss is dead. And then finally, his equipment slots are actually very solid. 5-star magic, 5-star magic, 4-star support. OP, what would I do if I was personally building him? For his equipment slots, he has a lot of different things that he could use, especially on mono fire. You could put on like a fire resist debuff, like a burning resist debuff, maybe for your other team, like everyone else on your team. But me personally, I think the best thing would probably just be using 2 Alma hats and then increasing his magic damage by like what, 40% more. And then for his 4-star support slot, maybe using Keon, his new event equipment that gives you 10 art gauge every 15 seconds. Use that, or use Root Magus Versus, or Holy Mist Earrings, Fendal, anything like that, and it'll be really good. So it does kind of sucks that he can't use like something like Curse-Light Sword, but it doesn't really matter because he has 2 5-star magic attack slots, and I'd probably recommend using Alma's hat over anything on him. So yeah, that's ridiculous. And also, he's not that hard to awaken either. So I think he takes, what is this, Ifrit, Crimson Bird, and then the Crimson Dragon, or the Red Dragon. But yeah, Berwick, probably the second best Blood Knight out of them all. If you guys want to go for him, go right ahead. Me personally, I'm probably going to do 1 multi. I don't know if I'm going to go too deep. It just depends. I may just, you know, use Alk summons and try to get him like that. But yeah, if I can, you know, judges on the prices and everything. I know how much you guys like summoning videos and all that. So, you know, like judging on the prices, you know, I might. I don't like this guy. I think he's ugly as shit. But, you know, I might. And then finally, we have Weaver, which is the brand new water unit that will also be coming alongside Berwick. Personally, I am extremely excited for this unit. I cannot wait to... If I can get him, I'll be extremely happy. But personally, Berwick is also a very high target for me, even though I don't like him at all. Like, I don't like how his character looks. But overall, his kit sounds cool, so I'm going to try to start sounding out his like character and just kind of be like, his kit's cool. So I don't really care what he looks like, but still. Weaver, on the other hand, man, looks majestic. He's cool. Got the long hair, you feel me, the long white hair. So apparently this is Roy's brother, from what everybody's been telling me. So yeah, let's talk about it. So Weaver is the other unit that will be coming. He's a water unit, and this is what I was talking about, where if you are playing on summoning for Vox and going very hard for Vox and, you know, getting Vox no matter what, I would highly recommend that you get Weaver as well, and I'll show you why. So on your skill, you have 1800% water physical damage, own HP recovery 120 up, art gauge 8 up. Break power 130. I think that's the first time in global that we've ever seen a skill give 2 buffs at the same time. So an HP regen buff for himself and art gauge 8 up. That's really good. So yeah, move after that we have his normal art, which is physical damage 13,000% water damage. Yeah, it was weird because it said physical damage first. So yeah, 13,000% water physical damage. Art gauge of all allies 20 up for 20 seconds. Negate damage for a total of 2,000 damage. Break power 2k. So on a mono water team, you could use him alongside with the Maru, and you could use his normal art and keep sending his normal art and getting everyone's art gauge up until everyone has, you know, their art gauge. And then also his final thing with his true art is 31,000% water physical damage, 13 seconds enemy water attribute resistance, 30% down, critical damage to all allies, 50% up, break power 5,500. Put this boy on our team with Vox, which he'll be coming later on. That is the Water Blood Knight, the guy right here at the end. Let me show you. This guy on the right beside Thetis the Yeetus. Literally, this guy, Berwick, is absolutely, that's a Berwick. Vox is absolutely ridiculous with these buffs on your team. So, yeah. So you get a 50% damage or 50% critical damage buff, which is really good to all allies. Not only that, you're reducing water resistance by 30%, which is also very good. Also, you may ask me, OP, can this guy work if, you know, you don't have someone that can buff up crit chance? Yeah, absolutely, because he has a 5-star support slot. So he's able to equip something that, like, not Terra's Conjunction, but like Letter Bag or something, and you'll be able to get 100% crit chance without needing like someone on your team that buffs up crit. But for now, until we get Vox, you know, Regulus on his team, you're going to give everyone 50% more crit damage, and yeah, it's going to be absolutely amazing. Now, his abilities is Water BE Appearance level 3, BE Appearance amount of water attribute units 15% up, critical rate level 2, crit rate 20% up, and that is his entire ability kit. And then his equipment is 5-star physical, 5-star support, and 4-star support. So for 5-star physical, you know, use something like Curse Light Sword, and then for 5-star support, you could actually go, if you don't want to use Letter Bag, you could actually go like for 5-star physical, and this is assuming you don't have like someone that can buff up crit chance on your team like Vox or Regulus. So you can go 5-star physical, Curse Light Sword, 5-star support, Milim's jacket, Goku's jacket, or what is it? Milim's jacket, Goku jacket, LDH. Anything of the sort like that. And then for his 4-star support slot, you could actually put in Terra's Conjunction. Overall, though, this isn't bad at all. This guy is really good. It's just that if you're planning on getting Vox, I would highly recommend also getting this guy, because he's going to increase his Vox's damage by a ton once he comes out. And Vox already hits hard. No lie, Vox can solo some of the Awoken bosses in JP. So, yeah, it's pretty ridiculous. And then finally, his evolution materials is 30 Awoken Souls, 1 Rainbow Dragon, 2 of the Ice Giant Fortress, and then I think that's 2 of Sub-Zero Hellscape, if I'm not mistaken. So, yeah, that is that. I would also show you, like, the equipment that is coming, but, I already covered it for y'all. But, yeah, so the equipment will be a magic staff that gives 30% magic resist down, or is it fire damage down? They said it right. Let me see. Reduces enemies' fire resist and boost damage against earth units. That's what the magic equip does from the event. And then also the other equipment that we'll get is Arc Ignite, which is the 4-star support item. Fills party arts by 10 with a lightning quick 15 CT. So definitely make sure you get that 4-star support item. It is really good. If you missed like the Zorg event and you couldn't get Rude Magus Versus, don't worry. This is pretty much better than it. I'm probably going to be using this more than Rude Magus Versus on my... Oh man. So the Blood Knights are coming in exactly 2 days. So I hope y'all are ready. Apart from that though, guys, it's been your boy OP. I will be streaming the Blood Knight event and doing all that stuff leading up to the Blood Knights and everything on my Twitch. We're going to be streaming later tonight, literally at 7 p.m. CST. So make sure you come out there and hang out with everybody. We've been having a lot of fun recently. So yeah, apart from that though, guys, that will be it for your boy OP today. Thank you all for coming out. Tomorrow will be the Rabu showcase. It actually was supposed to be today, but I pushed it back purposely because I was like, bruh, I gotta talk about this. This is what everyone needs to know. So yeah, guys, this is gonna be it for the video today. Thank you all for coming out, and I'm out, guys. Peace.